That's one way to look at it. Also, I just want to point out, like, real quick, like, are you familiar with time dilation and all that nonsense?
No.
So, like, there's like the premise of like time being like an actual like wave or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like if you move really fast, like the closer you go to being at the speed of light, you experience time differently.
Oh God.
So in a way, it's almost like time travel. If you like, let's say you go at half the speed of light, you're half the speed of light,
I
you're
started this journey
experiencing
hoping to
time
find my sister.
at half the rate other people do.
Okay.
So let's say if you move at half the speed of light for 10 years,
Future.
you will age 10 years and other people will age 20 years.
Okay.
AKA making you travel 10 years into the future, right?
Oh.
Um, but that premise breaks down because, like, in theory, going faster than light is impossible. If you went faster than light, then you would, I guess, travel back in time. But, you know, that's you know, it's kind of like physics, mumbo jumbo nonsense stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to point out, Hope's a piece of shit. Because, like, if you can go to the future, you can go back in time. Sure, why not? Like, fuck you, Hope. No.
Well, like, it's very clearly different in this game, though, because we missed the live trigger because I took 2 steps forward and the game went, okay, well, time for another cutscene. So we only get a potion. But there's just like, in the real world, maybe physics, time dilation, etc., etc. In this world, there's just like a gate that you hop into, and then you're drifting through time.
That's fair. You're right.
I still find it hard to believe, though, that my memories can just change like that.
Yeah, I also am struggling to understand it.
Lightning was fighting in Valhalla. That's where I met her. And that's when she told me to come and find Sarah. I see.
Okay.
Valhalla, otherwise known as the Unseen World.
Yeah.
I think Lightning wants us to fix the
God,
timeline
no.
and put it back how it was. Maybe that's why she gave
This
me the
camera
power to
angle
travel
is
through
rough.
time and control monsters.
Wait, Lightning gave us these powers?
I guess so.
So she turned to the one person she trusted more than anyone.
Well, she gave it to
Yes,
Noel,
it is possible.
and then Noel is
Although
giving
the
it to
idea
her?
raises even more questions.
But then how does Noel do it? I don't know. What do you want to say?
Well, there is the classic dumb question. Can we use the gates to change the future? Sarah, what do you think we've been doing for the last apparently 4.5 hours, which has felt like 8 years?
That's your memories are changed because we traveled through the time to change the future.
How
about
just ask him how we save the future. He's got a good idea, right?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to do about saving the future?
Hope. What are we supposed to do if we want to save the future? The space-time is twisted and must be straightened. Find the largest paradox and resolve the contradictions.
We're gonna go to
Tell
the
me,
void and do puzzles.
Looking back from the future, what was the most dramatic event in history? The fall of Cocoon, no question. Wait. Do you think someone created a paradox to make that happen? Assuming such a thing is possible, then yes, maybe. Again, hypothetically speaking, I wonder if the man that Lightning was fighting is involved.
Not Caius.
We're in big trouble. I shall try to avert the
You
tragedy.
see how that first boss fight
Then,
went?
just maybe.
Yeah, it was pretty
you'll have
tough.
homes you can return to.
There's just I think that ultimately I'm very lenient when it comes to game stories. I don't know about you, but I have a very high suspension of disbelief. You can tell me basically anything and I will more or less go with it, right?
I'm less so, but like, you know, I can suspend my disbelief.
There's really just one thing that I want them to tell me, and then I will be able to more or less go along with the story.
Is it like how populated is Cocoon?
No, what the fuck is a paradox?
Okay, that's fair.
Like-
My big thing is I want to understand like how big Cocoon is, because it keeps saying like, oh, it's, you know, the end of the fucking world if Cocoon falls.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and again, it would be terrible. Like I keep equating to New York City. If New York City exploded, that would be horrible, right? You know, countless lives lost, etc. Right? But like, it wouldn't be the end of the world. So I just want to know how, like, is it like this? Is it like if North America exploded? Like, I want scale. I want to understand like the consequences at play.
I think it's partially that Cocoon is like another planet falling into us as well might be the issue. Maybe it's like a seismic disaster.
Okay.
I just like we've seen multiple paradoxes now, and they were like, there's a rift in the sky, and there was another one that was just, hey, this highway isn't here now. But like, what causes them? What are they? No one asked that.
I mean, we fixed the last one because we kicked Caius' ass, right? So maybe we just kick Caius' ass over and over again, and then we fix it.
Various records of magic and sorcery
I have no
being
idea.
uncovered. There was a spell to summon Eidolons.
Eidolons?
Forbidden art, though.
I always thought those were pronounced Eidolons.
I also
People
pronounce
of the
them as
past
Eidolons.
must have lived in fear of, but had respect for, ones who held such powers.
Maybe we've been wrong this whole time. Maybe my man here is right. Maybe they're Eidolons.
Who knows? Any one of them might lead to an extraordinary discovery.
So what do we do now? There's some sort of exclamation point here.
Great question.
Oh, maybe Mog Toss, and maybe there's like an invisible thing here. We just don't see it.
Maybe.
Go, Mom.
Wow, a good catch.
Thank you.
I definitely did not think anything was gonna happen because I did the Mog Toss right here. But
Yeah, you know.
it's right
Fuck
here.
you, idiot. It's right there.
Yeah. There's a disturbance in the direction of the mountains. Now I don't wanna criticize your direction giving here, but
The mountain.
I guess it must be this.
Well,
that they're,
before we go, boys, I just want to, just for completionist sake, there's a section there of grass that you've not checked, right next to us.
where?
You see it? Right there, right here,
Oh, right
sharp
here.
right in here. I bet there's a treasure. Come on, look at it.
Ah,
There's a treasure in here somewhere. I can feel it in my bones.
I thought that this was off limits.
I think there's nothing here, but I just wanted to make sure.
Worth checking. Good catch. I didn't think we could even go in here.
The director came by earlier to tell us you've been granted special access to the excavation site. The area where they found the Oracle
Can
drawings.
you imagine, like,
It's exciting to think there may be other amazing objects buried there too.
going to, like, some sort of, like, let's say you went to Egypt, right? You went to an archaeological site. You're like, hey, I need to talk to the head of this archaeological site, this dig site, right?
Mhm.
I'm from the future. Trust me, you know me, but I changed the past.
I think that he still remembered Sarah, but he didn't remember the meeting of Sarah earlier.
Yeah.
I like the way that she said the director came by earlier. The director's office is literally 3 steps away from her.
Mm-hmm.
We have like Yashel Greens to hop on.
Maybe we can use this chocobo to kick that that behemoth's ass.
No.
Oh, okay, fine.
I don't think so.
We just gotta go back to the gate then. Like,
Yeah, I
there's
guess
no
so.
there's no other gates, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
But like we came in over here, like on the right. So we have to go all the way back to where we came in originally the very first time we were here.
Darn tootin'.
This part of the game, you may remember moments ago I was saying that if they did something that was really interesting and made me feel like the time stuff wasn't so wacky, I would be much more invested in this game.
Still wacky?
Oh yeah, I have no fucking idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Also, what do you think is in this one corridor that we can't go? What's back here?
A behemoth with 2 swords?
One other thing I want to point out. They have these lampposts up, even though they talked about in the first time they only constructed the lampposts to stop the darkness.
I think
from the
we
eclipse.
talked about how they only constructed the lampposts. I don't know if a person actually said, "Hey, we put these here to stop the behemoths from murdering us all."
Is this just a game with an unreliable narrator? Sarah's
Could be
just too dumb to know what's going on.
Oh, I meant we as in like literally you and me.
Oh, we're the unreliable narrators.
Yes.
What a strange. Oh wow. What?
Yeah, sick jump.
I'm not pressing the thumbstick.
Oh.
My hands are not on the controller right now.
My bad.
I was just looking in that. Okay. For a minute, it wasn't letting me out. We missed this last time because of the darkness. Mana slivers.
8
Cool.
mana slivers.
I love the weird little flap the chocobos do. How long has
Is-
this
is
been
this-
here?
Is this our gate?
This is not our gate. Our gate is
Oh.
A3. This isn't our flight.
Oh,
What button is tab?
no. I don't know, but I just remembered a very funny story. Let me find my notebook while I look it up.
Okay.
Tab is left bumper.
Left bumper. All right.
So one time I had to help my grandmother pick up our only French-speaking relatives from the airport,
Okay.
and they told us the wrong gate.
Oh no.
So we had to track them down in the airport, and they had no idea what they were doing, basically. Oh, we can use it. You want to try it? Like,
Is it wrong to?
I don't think so. I think the artifact we got was for this gate, right?
We got the artifact that we got this wild artifact somewhere else. I'm pretty sure.
Listen,
Under
it can't,
A?
boys, it can't be wrong because there's no way the game would like hard lock us for using the wrong artifact.
It'd be pretty funny if it did though. This is probably just gonna open up one of those side branching paths that leads to a dead end. Or we can now go. Yeah. Okay, it leads to one of these side paths. So we have to find these wild artifacts, which we can then use to hop into these side rooms.
Do you want to check it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I think it's going to be exciting.
The Academy built the Augusta Tower as a central information processing facility.
Is this that fucking
with an
tower
immense
from the first
artificial
game?
Intelligence at its core.
I don't know.
But now, centuries in the future, the system has suddenly begun to run amok. Somehow, the network system was attacked from somewhere in the future. When the Academy tried to respond and shut down the system, it was too late.
Future hackers came back to the past and have taken control of the AI in this tower.
Well, they changed the future so that the past got hacked.
Oh. Okay. That's fair.
Imagine if it actually worked this way, though. Like, you do something today, and then a memory you had from when you were 10 was just wiped out. Obviously, that's not exactly what they mean, but, like, it's kind of ambiguous. I don't know. I think that this is, like, a little side for fun area that we would never have to go to if we didn't want to, but I'm interested. This also might be the tower from 13-1 that I hated.
Let's find out. Well, no, it can't be. They said the tower was built in 13 AF, I'm pretty sure.
When does 13-1 take place?
Before AF.
Two entities from different times cannot coexist.
Or also known as BF.
If this were to occur, history would be infused with contradictions.
Okay, makes sense.
This would lead to a distortion causing the entire world to collapse.
Really?
The subjects require further analysis. Hypothesis. Their existence has initiated a distortion in history, and the entities are a living paradox.
I'm not very good with all this fancy machinery. What's going on here exactly?
The system that controls this facility has been hacked by someone from the outside. Wherever they are, they're trying to use the network in an attempt to override the system somehow.
How? Does Sarah
Basically, some
know
hacker
this?
Snuck in and took over the tower? Well, there's an easy solution for that.
There is a hacker.
You just need to find him and solve this whole problem. Case closed.
The security system's been hacked too, so the security bots are just pieces of metal. And I don't think the person behind this is actually physically here.
Remote hacking. They're probably on the Linux.
It seems like the culprit isn't even in this time at all.
Ah, fuck.
They're accessing the system from somewhere in the
I was.
How do you know this?
Needs to get there. Let's give them a piece of our minds. Come on.
When
How
are
do-
they? Chambers and passages into a confusing maze. Restore the rooms to their correct.
Oh
position.
no, is this the procedurally generated roguelike version part of the game?
Oh my god, it's Torghast. We should flip the switch.
You should not flip the switch.
I'm flipping
Hold
the
on.
switch.
Yep, good.
Looking good?
I want to just say real quick, Sarah thought that Yule had a twin. And she walks into this room and she's like, yeah, it's being hacked from the future, by the way.
The thing that, like, how are we gonna know if they can be anywhere in? There is an infinite number of possibilities as to where this person could be. Theoretically speaking,
They could use a real fucking good VPN.
could be in any time from 300 AF to the end of time, and they could also be at any one point in the world. I cannot even begin to fathom how we're going to track this person down.
I don't know, just look for a fucking nerd. It's probably him.
Find the first person with glasses and punch them. Augusta Tower is turned into a paradoxical maze. Use the switches to rotate the rooms and make your way through the tower. Connecting open doors with passages will open the path before you. Learn which switches move which rooms in order to progress.
Works. I think this was a mistake.
I
think this was a mistake to come here.
I'm excited. What? You hear that?
I think it said stage 1, maybe.
Ah, stage 1. Let us defeat this dog.
Oh, a bumping music.
Isn't this just the normal fight music?
I thought it was cooler at first. I think it is just normal fight music, actually. Never mind.
Alright, let's bring in our soon-to-be-named new friend.
I really hope we capture this new dog, and the new dog is just better.
I think they're the same dog.
Nah,
Oh,
this
no,
is a Thexteron.
Yeah, oh, we did capture him.
Okay, let me consult the tier list.
Thexteron. I mean, I'm not replacing our old dog. We just put $15 into him.
Well, Thexteron does not even make it onto the list, so that's good.
Alright. So, this is room 1. And now we are moving into room 2.
Okay.
You can tell by the 2.
Yeah. Astute observation.
Oh no, it spun. Okay, I thought it was just gonna spin, and then we were gonna just sit there. I like how Noel says, yep, looking good every time.
What are these?
These look like flan. These are definitely flan. Oh my god, they're Flamborg.
Flamborg.
Oh my god, she casted Thundaga and they're immune to thunder. You fool!
Just preempting it, Flamborg is not on the tier list.
Okay.
So unless he's a saboteur, he belongs in the dumpster.
Flamborg is probably a Ravager based on current... Actually, maybe a Commando. Definitely just a man who hits. Pacifying shot? Dude, I would like to get a Ravager that is better than Toto, but at the same time, Toto's kind of the boy.
Yeah, he's pretty sick.
I mean, this ability is questionable, I would say.
I mean, it looks like it applies a decent amount of stagger.
The problem is just that we're locked out of playing our character while that animation is going.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Do a switch, probably. I'm interested to see some new and exciting. Okay, cool. Interested to see some new of these feral links. Oh, I forgot what button to press. Element guard? Wow, 35. Dude, Clint's killing it. In terms of actually getting through combat, I don't know if there's a unit better than Clint.
He is the man.
He takes just negative damage. This music, maybe this is just the longest we've ever been in combat, but this is definitely something.
I do like when they switch to the violin.
Yeah. Really, they went hard on that violin. 3 stars.
Wow.
Oh no. So, there's a bunch of infinity symbols in this room.
Oh.
Ah, we're in a different spot now, I see.
Do you think we're supposed to go to, like, the edge?
It's the edge of the middle, right?
Because one person hacking into the system.
We were in the middle, I thought.
I have no idea where we started, I'll be honest with you.
I'm pretty sure we were in the middle to begin with.
I'm not convinced.
Okay. Do we even see what class Thexteron was?
Yeah, or no, I didn't, actually. I should take a look. He's almost certainly going to be Commando.
He looks like a commando, I agree. But what if he's like a medic?
Think that dog's going to heal us?
Be pretty cool.
Let's take a look. Now he's a synergist.
Oh,
He's a
interesting.
3-star too. Wow.
Weird that he's not on the tier list though. Oh, whatever.
And Cylon was also a Clion 2-star synergist. It's kind of garbage.
You don't know that.
He has resist poison 10%. How about it? This is
Let Clint eat him.
I'm not gonna feed Clint that man. I'm looking because right now this has not been any sort of decision making. I'm just checking to make sure I'm not missing pieces of this puzzle. It seems like we do in fact just walk in a straight line and they called it a puzzle. So far anyway.
I think we need to make our way to the perimeter.
But like, I'm just...
And I think to do that, we have to like find the right path out of here.
Yeah, but there's only one path. So far anyway.
Well, because we went to number 2, right? Maybe if we go back to the center circle and go to like, I don't know, number 3 or 4, we'll find a different way out.
No, there's no number 3 or 4 on the center circle. Number 3 is just right here after we walk out of number 2. This is number 3.
This is number 3.
It's just a straight line so far, so I am very shocked. That's all. Rotate the room so the doors are in the correct positions.
Can it go any further? What do you mean? What does this man want exactly?
This is a bit of a puzzle here. This is a bit of a thinker.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's to the left and it rotates to the left. I cannot imagine what we're supposed to do here.
So do we like have to connect the whole thing? Is that the quote unquote puzzle?
I have no idea.
Like what's our? I don't understand what our end game here is.
I am equally confused about our.
I bet that's a bunch of flamboards. Leave them alone.
Yeah, I don't want to fight any more flamboards. That was an elevator. We did it. Okay, so this was the tutorial floor, and now we're gonna go to the top, and it's gonna be like,
yeah,
here's the
item
real puzzle.
at the other end here. Hold on, voice item at the other end of this one. Yep. It just seems like we have to connect all the rooms in the correct way for the center elevator.
Yeah, no, the goal is to get to the center for sure.
Didn't we start at the center?
No, we started over there.
I'm losing. Okay, so I'm just losing my goddamn mind. Okay.
We
just
not
wanted to
start
make
at
sure.
the center. It's 1 Flamborg instead of 3.
Oh, he's fucked.
Get him, boys. And we're going to decimate this man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's staggering. Look how much faster the stagger bar goes up. It really was like... I wish that was something that was made apparent to me that it was more important.
I agree.
I feel like the big tutorialization issue with this game for me was that every single boss was tutorialized as switch to Sentinel when the big hit is coming, and then the first boss where that wasn't the mechanic, I just got fucking blasted. I can just go in here. Excuse me? On the elevator?
Is nothing sacred?
Nothing is sacred to these flamboards. I've got an achievement. I don't know if I came across on the Discord stream.
It actually didn't for the first time, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
It's probably not going to because I'm streaming just the game and that doesn't pick up the Steam overlay. The last time it did because we had to do a full display capture. The achievement was Quick Draw. It's also
was it like hit it within X amount of time of the prompt showing up?
It's probably just like get preemptive. I'm not gonna tab out because this.
Or maybe I bet it's like get like 25 preemptives or something like that.
Yeah, that's my expectation too. If you want to remind me at the end of the recording, I'll take a look. But I'm not going to take the risk of tabbing out here.
Smart move.
Historically, this game has been a little rough, even though we've had a good bows down. Oh, we got Flamborg.
Well,
I'm feeling like Flamborg is going to be a Ravager.
I bet you're right. But also, let's eat him.
Oh, he's a Commando.
Eat Flamborg.
He is rough. One of his traits is rough.
Eat him.
Oh, he has no passive abilities. Ah. So R is probably actually a button, but the unit that we were trying to press R on before had no passive abilities. That's my new hypothesis. R is right trigger.
Okay.
Resist fire.
So what you're telling me is there's no point in eating Flamborg.
Yeah, he has no abilities.
What if we just ate him for fun?
I'm not going to eat him for fun. He's probably not going to taste very good.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Ned has quick stagger. Instant staggering of enemies near the stagger threshold.
That's pretty cool, actually. I didn't realize that.
Improved cure. Slightly better cures from XIII-2. Clint has 5% resistance to damage and 16% more HP. Oh, look at all this shit Toto has.
I think he got a bunch of these from leveling him up, though.
Maybe. Yeah, that's probably right. That would make sense.